The Adventure of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. Longman Simplifies English Series. Read by Shurimat Bupapo. Chapter 2. The face is whitewashed. Saturday morning had come and all the world was bright and fresh. There was a song in very heart, cheerfulness in very fact, and spring in every step. Tom appeared on the pavement with a bucket of whitewash and a long-handled brush. He regarded the fish thoughtfully, and his heart was filled with the past 30 yards of fish of fence, nice feet high. It seemed to him that life was not once living and that existence was only burden. Sighing, he dipped his brush into the bucket and patches it along the topmost board. Repair the operation. Did it again compare the visiting whitewash strip with the imagery of unwhitewashed fence and sat down on a block this cover. Jim came dancing out as the guest with a bucket, singing. Before this, drinking water from the town pump has always been tasteful work in Tom's opinion, but it did not seem so. He remembers that he was company at the pump. Boys and girls were always there waiting their turns, resting, exchanging praise their feelings, quarreling, fighting, and pouring about. He remembered that although the pump was only harmless and 50 yards away, Jim never got back with a bucket of water in less than an hour. Even then, somebody generally has to go after him. I said, Jim, says Tom, I fetch the water if you're righteous a bit. Jim chose this case. I can't, Master Tom. I Mrs. told me not to stay fooling about with anyone. Oh, never mind that, she says. Jim, give me the bucket. I won't be a minute. She won't know. Oh, I darling Master Tom. She was there, my head off. She would really. She never hurt anybody. She just given them a little slam. And who cares about that? Jim, I'll give you a marble. Jim was only human. This temptation was too much for him. He pushed down the bucket and tossed a marble. In another minute, he was flying down the stairs with a bucket. He was whitewashing in near hurry, and Aunt Polly was returning to the house with a slipper on her hand and turned palm cream and in her eye. But Tom's energy did not lead. He began to think of the funds he had planned for this day. Soon he thought the three boys would come hurrying along on all sorts of delightful trips and then would laugh and at him for having to work. The very truth of it burned him like fire. He got out and examined this wonderfully with will. It consisted of bits of toys, marble on tumbles, and was not enough to buy even half an hour of poor freedom. At this dark and hopeless moment, he had an idea, a glorious idea. He took the brush and went calmly to work. Presently, Ben Logan, who mockery, who mockery, he has been daring most calm inside. In his hand there was a fine apple. Tom went on whitewashing, and paid no attention to him. Ben stared a moment and then said, "Hi, you are in trouble, aren't you?" There was no answer. Tom regarded his last touch with the eyes of an artist. Then he gave his brush. Ben came near Tom's mouth, waters for the apple, but he stuck to his work. "Hello, Tom," said Ben. "You have to work in." "Why, it's your Ben. I didn't notice you." "I say I go in swimming. I don't wish you could come." "But of course your later work of course you would." Tom eyes the boys truthfully. What do you call work?" "Why, isn't that work?" Tom fried this brush was whitewashed and answered helplessly. "What perhaps it is, and perhaps it isn't, but it turns Tom sour." "What do you mean to say that you like it?" The brush continues to move. "Like it? Well, I don't see why I should like it. A boy doesn't get a chance every day to whitewash a face." Ben has never thought of this before. He took a bit out of his apple. Tom swept his brush artistically to the floor. Then he stepped back to note the effect. He added through her and hair, and criticized the effect. Again, Ben was watching every more, and getting more and more interested. "I say, Tom, let me watch a bit," says Ben presently. Tom considered and was about to consent, but I changed his mind. "No, no. You see, I'm police very particular about this fence. It's facing the street, you know. If it was the back fence, I wouldn't mind." And he would. Yes, she very particular about this fence. It must be done very carefully. "I don't think there's on boy in thousands perhaps through thousands who can do it in way it has to be done. Is that so? How interesting. Let me just try. Only just a little. I let you if you were me, Tom. Ben, I like to read it, but Aunt Polly wouldn't like it. Tim want to do it, but she should let him. Sis want to do it, but she won't let sis. Now, don't you see that I less possible if you stand through with whitewash this fence and anything went wrong? Oh, nonsense! I be I be very careful. Now let me try. I say I give you my apple when I nearly finish it. Well, no, Ben, I must. I affect. I give you all of it. Tom gave up the brush with unreal eagerness in his face but eagerness in his heart was being work and sweetest in the sun and the returns at his chest on a village and the chest caused by it his apple and plan the downfall of more innocent witches boys alive sensuality they come to mock but remain to whitewash by the time Ben was tied out. Tom has promised the, the next chance to believe finished features for a Chris in good repair when Billy returns. Johnny Miller bought this place for their lasting film is which touched the work went on her after hour. By the middle of the afternoon, Tom is waiting. He has inside a dimension abroad 12 model, a pair of spectacles without gas, a pinch of blue brother gas, to look to a key that works not unlock anything, a price of checks, a tin soda, two tiny frogs, a little cat with only on eyes, a bus door handle, a dog collar, the handle of a knife, and an old window frame. He had had a nice idea, time and plenty of company, and the fence has the 3 coats of whitewash on it. If he has not run short of whitewash, he would his prince very boy in the village of the proudest products positions. Tom said to himself that wife was long living after all. She has recovered without knowing it this guest law and of human action in order to make a man or a boy. This is a thing it is only necessary of make the thing difficult to obtain. Thank you.